Hey guys, Michael Rashawn back with you again. And if you have not, I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe. I'd love to get this content out there more, so feel free to share it as well. And you're a smart group, so as you might have deduced, we are talking about secrets versus surprises versus private matters. And this is a little bit of a pivot to more of a proactive approach and hopefully give you a tool and kind of a simple conversation that you can have in the event that you have not started talking with your kids about not keeping secrets. So again, this is a simple conversation that you can have to help equip your kids. And it basically covers three things. What are secrets? What are surprises? And how is a private matter different than a secret? Now, you may be thinking, okay, why do I need to know that? Or rather, why do my kids need to know that? But the reality is that society has largely normalized kids keeping things from their parents. And that's present, and that's actually modeled in several TV shows that my own kids watch. An example of that would be Doc McStuffin. Another example would be Barbie, Ben and Holly, The Magic Kingdom. All three of those have instances pretty regularly where kids are keeping something from their parents. So sometimes they call it a secret, but other times it's just kind of a deception, which is essentially the same thing. You're keeping something from your parents and you're essentially not telling them because you don't want to get in trouble, or you don't want to get your friend in trouble, or you think that you'd get punished, whatever the case may be. So an educated kid is a powerful kid. And to avoid the grooming process from ever getting started, one of the main things you can do is educating your kids and having an open communication and open dialogue with them. And that really starts at a young age. But if you have not done that, then this conversation can be tailored to kids really of any age. We have personally had it with our kids as young as 3 or 4. Obviously, we didn't go into very much detail. You're going to keep it age appropriate, but at the same time, you're kind of broaching that subject and getting it on their radar. Because, of course, you can't watch your kids 24/7. So the goal here is to equip them and educate them so that if they ever do find themselves in a situation where they feel like somebody is asking them to keep a secret, or they have a feeling that they need to tell you something, but somebody has told them not to, they will know much better how to handle that. So the way this conversation went for us, when we had it with our kids at a young age, was the concept of secrets versus surprises. And again, you can make this age appropriate. So if you have older kids, more mature kids, and you can go into much more detail, maybe some specifics of grooming, some specifics of what that may look like, the end result of that, whatever your comfort level is. So again, whether it's younger kids or older kids, the basic concept is the same: secrets versus surprises. And then I'm going to cover kind of private matters versus secrets, because there can be some confusion on younger kids because those kind of seem similar. So the way we explained it to our kids was secrets hurt people and make you sad. Surprises, on the other hand, are fun and they make you happy. So a secret is going to be something that you don't want anybody to know about. Maybe you think you'll get in trouble. Maybe it's because your friend will get in trouble and they've told you not to tell anybody because they don't want their parents to find out. Whatever the case may be, basically, this is something that if it came out, somebody would probably get in trouble. Surprises, on the other hand, are very much fun and very much happy. So you think of things like a surprise party. Maybe a gender reveal. If you're pregnant and you're waiting till you have the baby to find out what it is, that's a great surprise. Another one that you can use, especially this time of year, is going to be Christmas gifts. Obviously, most people don't tell their kids what their presents are because they want to wrap them up and they want to open them up on Christmas, and they want it to be a surprise. It's distinguishing and creating that dialogue so they understand there is a difference between a secret and a surprise. And then things that are private matters. Now, these are going to be things that, the way we describe them, there's some things that are just for our family to know, and those things are considered private matters. Now, they're not secrets because everybody in the family knows about it. Or maybe as a parent, there's something that you are keeping private from the kid because they're not mature enough or old enough to understand that. So just because something isn't said does not make it a secret. You have to help distinguish that there may be things that happen in our house. An example I like to use is bedwetting. When we were potty training our kids, there would be times where they would have accidents in the middle of the night. And that is not a secret by any means, but at the same time, we don't want their siblings to go out and tell everybody in their class or everybody at church or all the kids in the neighborhood, because that would be very embarrassing for the child that it was happening to. So that kind of helps you distinguish. You can use your own examples there, but it's so that is how you can kind of help distinguish private matters from secrets, because everybody in the house knows. The parents know, the kids know, everybody's kind of talking about it, and it's nothing secret about it. But at the same time, it stays within your family unit. So, guys, that's just a quick conversation that you can have with your kids. Again, age appropriate. You can make this as much detail or as little detail as you want. If you've never had any kind of conversations like this, probably start off smaller and build up to it. But again, the goal is to establish that communication, build that open communication so that in the event something ever does happen, they feel comfortable coming to you and they don't feel like they have to keep it a secret. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. And if you're curious more about the grooming process in general, kind of what that looks like, my personal experience with that, I do have several videos on that, which I will link here as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.